Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this broadcast of the OHSAA Softball Playoff Round 2 matchup between the number 7 Holy Name Green Wave and the number 13 seed Norton Panthers. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening on Holy Name Athletics YouTube. This is an exciting matchup between two teams who want to badly be playing into next week at Tri-C on Tuesday, but they need to get there first with a win. Reagan Vavro out on the mound for the Green Wave, and she'll have the task of taking down the Panthers, who put up 9 on Beaumont this past Tuesday evening to get here. They already beat one seed higher than them. They look to displace the Green Wave, who sit 6 places higher than them as it stands right now. But Holy Name, this season is special. They're ready to go. They're ready to make something happen and make a run with their core of freshmen that they have, and as well as their seniors that they have, led by Erica Massey and Allie Roche, going in to what could be their final game if they lose this game. However, they look to extend their season as long as they can and hopefully be playing into almost June. And now stepping into the box here for the Panthers is Donnelly, the third baseman, to get the game underway for the Panthers in the batter's box, as Vavro looks to get her way going on the mound in this afternoon's ball game. First pitch should clock in at 5:03. The pitch. That one missing high from Vavro. 1-0 count to begin the game. Reagan Vavro, over 100 strikeouts this season, a big record for her that she has, and going to try to expand on it here as playoff play begins. Vavro sets, now the 1-0. That one well high and past the catcher. 2-0 count to begin the game. Reagan, she is not used to playing, but however, a playoff scenario is a different one for these freshmen who have not seen playoff softball quite yet. A first round bye helps, but still, they need to be able to get in the rhythm quick. The pitch. That one gets them in the rhythm. 2-1 count now after the strike paints the right half of the plate. Vavro looks to get back on the mound and get ready to go once again here. 2-1 count to work with. She sets the windup and now the pitch. That one runs in, almost hitting Donnelly. Now a 3-1 count to begin this game. Vavro trying not to lose the first batter of the ball game. Trying not to surrender anyone on quite yet. Three-one count on Fallon Donnelly. The windup and the pitch. That one finds the strike zone. Whoa, a full count, 3-2. 2 strikes to the right half of the plate. 3 balls inside and out. 2 passed, 1 in. Vavro trying to get ready here to give the payoff. Vavro sets the wind, the payoff. That one high. She loses there for ball number 4. Fallon Donnelly on to begin the game at first base with a leadoff walk. And now Pez Devnik, the center fielder, steps up for her first cuts of the afternoon. Bunt could be in play here for the Panthers. Corners in to begin now for the Green Wave. Zabak and Stevens in. The windup and now the pitch. She thought about it, but that's a strike down the middle. Nothing in 1 count. Nice heater there from Vavro. Not expecting it was Pav Zegnik. Vavro on the mound. The pitch. Runner goes. Throw down is not in time, as the runner, Donnelly, is into second base with a stolen base. A nice chuck down. Tag not there in time. Now a runner will be in scoring position here for the Panthers early on. One on at second base. No outs. Vavro trying to retire her first batter. The pitch. That one pass, runner goes, and Jerk will eat it behind. Now Norton has a runner at third, none away. Now's an opportunity for them just to put the ball in play and try to get a run across. Vavro taking a second to reset before the pitch. Vavro sets the windup and now the delivery. That one hit into left field. That will score 1 on an RBI single from Ann Pav-Zednik. Now it'll be a 1-0 lead now for the Panthers. The walk got him the first. 2 stolen bases and a base hit scores Donley. 1-0 Norton lead here with none away. And now Schneiber, the second baseman, steps up for her first cuts of the afternoon's ball game. Vavro sets the windup and now the pitch. That one high and pass once again. Runner will now take second base. Now another runner in scoring position here. Still none away for the Panthers. If you're Norton, this is the exact start you wanted to have. Holy name, this is the exact opposite of the start you want to have in a playoff game like this. The windup and now the pitch. That one missing high. Now a 2-0 count on Schneiber. Vavro taking a second to get the call. Comes set, the windup, and now the pitch. That one runs in. And we'll go down as a ball. Vavro taking a second here to set in. Vavro sets the windup, and now the delivery. That one finds the strike zone. A nice pitch there from Vavro to find the strike zone. Get her back in a rhythm. Hopefully now a 3-1 count. Now her task is to fight back here and try not to surrender her second walk out of 3 at-bats. Vavro sets the windup and now the delivery. That one finds the strike zone. She has her back to a full 3-2 count. Vavro not getting discouraged by the 3 balls in a row, able to fire 2 into the strike zone, and now has Schneiber at full. Vavro sets the wind, the payoff pitch. That one sent into right field and dropping. Running third, heading home is Pavzednik. The throw is not going to happen, and now Norton will have 2 runs here, none away, 2 base hits. Schneider with an RBI single of her own to right field. And now time will be called here for the Green Wave to discuss things. A disastrous start here. 3 at-bats, 2 runs for the Panthers. We'll take a break here. Your score, Norton 2, Holy Name 0. You're watching Holy Name versus Norton, OHSAA Playoff Softball. And you're home for all Holy Name sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. We'll be back on after a break. We are back. The Panthers of Norton up 2-0 over the Green Wave. I'm Nathan Smee on the call. 2 base hits and a walk of how Norton has done their damage so far today as they look to extend that now. The windup and the pitch. That one high, ball 1 to Caux, the left fielder. Vavro taking a second to get back on the mound. Has a 1-0 count to work with. The windup and now the delivery. That one running low once again. Now a 2-0 count. Vavro trying to take a second here to reset before the next pitch. Trying to get back on track. 1 runner on, none away. The windup and now the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's a nice pitch from Vavro right down the pipe. Yeah, making it a fighting count, 2-1. Vavro still in a hitter's count to work with, still trying to get the first out of the game. The windup and the delivery. That one high, now a 3-1 count. 3-1 count now on the left fielder, Nikki Caux. Vavro back onto the mound. Comes set. Now the pitch. That one finds a strike zone. Exactly what Vavro needed to do right there. Now a 3-2 full count once again. Many full counts in this game. Vavro trying to win this one over Caux to get out number 1. The payoff pitch. Ground ball left side. Massey chucks it across the diamond to Zabek for out number 1. That will move the runner up, but still That's a big out number 1 for Holy Name to get. They needed that out. And now, runner in scoring position still, but still 1 now down. Only 2 more to retire. Now D. Statano steps up for her first cuts. Now the runner on at second base, 1 away. Vavro sets the windup and on the pitch. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. 0-1 count now after a nice pitch from Vavro. Looks like she just needed a little bit of time to settle in, and now facing what will be her 5th batter. This is exactly where she wants to be. She's settling in finally. Vavro sets the windup, bumping, she on the pitch. High, the throw is in time. The tag is in time. Nice tag from Massey on the throwdown to get out number 2. Lily Jerk, a nice play behind the dish. Catchers making big plays in big games. Holy Name will definitely take that. 2 away, none on now. Holy Name can breathe a sigh of relief. Vavro after the throw, it comes set, the pitch. That one misses high, making now a 2-1 count on D. Statano. No one on, 2 away, 2 runs crossed this inning for the Panthers. Vavro sets the windup and now the delivery. Statano thought about it but holds. 3-1 count, and that one was high. Three-one count. The catcher Dredger due up next for the Panthers if Statano is able to find her way to first. 3-1 count. Vavro ready to go on the mound, the windup, and now the delivery. That one misses outside for ball 4. Second walk of the inning for the Panthers, surrendered by Vavro. One will be on now, 2 away for Ava Dretcher, the catcher, to step up for her first cuts of the afternoon, trying to move the runner a little bit forward. Dredger in the box, Vavro on the mound. She comes set, windup, and now the delivery. That one missing just high, 1-0 count to begin the at-bat. Holy Name trying to fight through to end this inning. Vavro sets the windup and now the pitch. That one runs in just a little bit too much. 2-0 count now to begin the at-bat on Dredger. Holy Name looking to get out of the inning and get the bats going. Vavro sets, wind up, and now the delivery. That one finds the strike zone. Nice pitch there from Vavro. 2-1 count now. And throughout the beginning of this game, regardless of how many balls thrown in a row, Vavro still is able to settle in late in that bat and still get a strike or two to get her within contention and strike out the batter. Wind up and now 2-1. That one finds the strike zone. 2 straight strikes after going down 2-0. Now making it a 2-2 count on the catcher, Dretcher. Vavro looking for strikeout number 1 of the game to retire the side. 2-2, 2 away, the pitch. That one finds a strike zone, looking for strike number 3 to retire the side. But the Panthers, on 2 hits and 2 walks, were able to cross 2, making it a 2-0 ball game. Going into Holy Name's at-bats in the first inning. You are watching Holy Name versus Norton, OHSAA softball playoffs on your home for all Holy Name sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. We'll be back on after the break. Bottom half of the first inning here at St. John Bosco in this OHSAA Round 2 matchup between Holy Name and Norton. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening. Norton was able to cross 2 runs in the top half of the first on 2 hits, one from Pazdevnik and one from Schneiber, both able to cross runs, make it a 2-0 ball game. Holy Name will now have Roche, Massey, and Zabak tasked with getting some of those runs back here as they will lead off the game for the Green Wave, starting with Roche, the center fielder. She's had a couple nice hits so far this season by the games that we have covered, the most notable one being the triple to begin the Padua doubleheader over at Padua High School a couple Saturdays ago. Roche steps into the box. Her task is to break down the pitching of Mullet. Here comes the windup and now the pitch. That one in the dirt, blocked by the catcher Drescher. 1-0 count to start the game for Roche. Mullet back ready to go on the mound, the windup and the delivery. Ground ball left side. Throw across from Clausen is in time to retire Roche for out number 1. Nice throw across diamond there for the Panthers to retire Roche on a nice little chopped ball. And now Erica Massey, the shortstop, due to go to Ohio Dominican after this season to continue her softball career, steps up for her first cuts of the afternoon. Massey was voted Player of the Week on some media site last week. Looks to continue that form. The pitch outside wide, 1-0 count to begin the at-bat. Massey trying to get Holy Name's first base runner of the afternoon. If she can get a little poke on the ball, then Holy Name will be set. Mullet sets the windup, the pitch. That one sent up the gut into center field for a base hit for Massey, and it's gonna roll. Massey's running. The throw to second is not in time as Massey is in there standing with a double to begin the game. You're gonna arguably call it one an error, but we'll call it a hustle play for Massey with a 1-out double. Holy Name has one in scoring position now for Sammy Zabak to step up for her first cuts. She has 2 home runs on the season, tied for the team best. She looks to extend it to 3 here, which would give Holy Name a tie ball game. The windup, the pitch. Fouled behind by Zabak for an 0-1 count to begin the at-bat. She's looking to make some big contact here and drive in Massey. Mullet sets, windup pitch. Now on blocked by the catcher, and that will hold Massey over at second base. Nice block by Drescher behind the dish. And it has to be noted the different pitching styles between Mullet and Vavro. Vavro does a full wind. If you watch here on this pitch, Mullet does a weird single. That and doesn't drive enough momentum, but that one drilled right center field by Zabak. Rounding third, heading home is Massey. She'll be safe, and it is standing for a double is Zabak. Holy Name, they might have been down 2 to go in this, and they have cut the deficit in half. 2-1 ball game, RBI double, Sammy Zabak. And now Aubrey Stevens, the freshman, she now steps up for her first cuts of the afternoon. She looks to give Holy Name a tie game with a runner in scoring position in Zabak as second base. 2-1 Holy Name deficit, and they're going to try to tie it up here. The momentum has definitely shifted in favor of the Green Wave. Runner on at second, 1 away, the pitch from Mullet. That one blocked in the dirt there from Drescher, 1-0 count to begin the at-bat. Holy Name showing lots of patience so far to begin this game. If they can continue that throughout the entirety of the game, they look to be in good shape. Mullet sets pitch, chopped, and it's going to hit off of Stevens, which will even up the count at 1-1 as that one was declared foul.
Good pitch, Aubrey. Good pitch and drive it.
Even 1-1 count on Stevens, the freshman. Mullet sets pitch. That one pops up in the infield. Calling it is the first baseman, Distano. And she is able to get under it to retire Stevens for out number 2, which will now bring up the pitcher, Reagan Vavro, who looks to regain one of the runs that she surrendered in the top half of the inning and give her a tie ball game to work with going into her next pitching outing in the top half of the second inning. One on to second base, 2 away here in the bottom half of the first. Wind pitch. That one paints the corner. 0-1 count to begin the at-bat on Vavro. Mullet on the mound, wind-up pitch. Chop ball foul towards the left side. She's down 0-2 in the count now. Aggressive swing there. Just a little bit of a chop. She can straighten that one out. That will tie the game. Holy Name doesn't need much here. They just need a single that Zabak can leg out for a RBI, the pitch. Outside wide will be ball number 1 of the at-bat. 1-2 count now on Vavro. Mullet takes second, comes set, wind up, and now the delivery. That one sent into right center. If it drops, it's a run. It will not drop as the center fielder, Pazevnik, is able to retire the side. Holy Name able to score 1 in this inning, make it now a 2-1 ball game at the end of 1. You are watching Holy Name versus Norton OHSAA Round 2 softball, and you're home for all Holy Name sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. We'll be back on after the break. Back on. We are back here in the top half of the second inning. Your score, the Norton Panthers 2, Holy Name Green Wave 1. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you for this OHSAA softball round 2 playoff game. Holy Name, the 7 seed, losing currently to the number 13 seed Norton 2-1. This game still has plenty of life left into it. 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up here for the Panthers in the second, starting with the pitcher Mullet. Arching correction, 7, 8, and 9 due up. Klassen, the shortstop, is due up here to begin. The pitch from Vavro. Smoked right side and fouled into the fence there from Klassen. 0-1 count to begin here. Vavro taking her time to settle in, but now it seems like in the last couple of bats has settled down, gotten out the first playoff game jitters, and that will be huge for Holy Name if she can settle in late into this game. A windup in the pitch from Vavro. That one over the catcher Jurek, which will even up the count at 1-1. Vavro trying to challenge Klassen to swing. Klassen, based on the foul ball on the first pitch, she can send the ball into the outfield at least. Vavro sets, wind up pitch. Once again, smoked out the fence, foul. Now a 1-2 count on the shortstop. 1-2 count here on the first batter of the inning. Vavro sets, wind up. Here's the 1-2. That one well outside. Now evening up at a 2-2 count on Klassen. Both of the pitches from Vavro out of the catcher's reach that were ruled balls. The other one's fouled away. Vavro trying to throw one past her. Vavro sets the 2-2. That one smoked foul. Well foul into the other parking lot towards the right side. Straighten out. That had the distance to be gone. Now we'll see a 2-2 pitch here once again. Klassen trying to straighten it out. Vavro trying to retire. Vavro sets the 2-2. That one outside. Klassen works it to now a full 3-2 count. Vavro sets on the mound. Here's the windup and the payoff. Swing and a miss. She strikes her out for strikeout number 2 and out number 1 here to begin the second inning. A nice pitch from Vavro, blown past Klassen, and gets the best of her for the first swing and miss from her, and be the one that will retire her for out number 1. Now the pitcher, Maddie Mullet, now steps up for her first cuts of the afternoon. The windup in the pitch from Vavro. Now I'm missing outside right to begin the at-bat. 1-0 count on Mullet.
You got this, Reagan.
Vavro 2 Ks in a row, looking to make that 3 in this at-bat. 1-0 count on Mullet. The windup and now the pitch. That one missing high, which will even up the count on Mullet at 1-1. Vavro challenging pitches, trying to get someone to chase outside of the strike zone. Vavro digging in on the mound. Comes set, the windup, and now the delivery. That one down the middle, swing and a miss. Now a 1-2 count. That one blown well past Mullet. Couldn't time it up.
All right, keep it there.
Vavro now has a 1-2 count, looking for strikeout number 3 of the afternoon. A windup and the pitch. That one, ground ball left side. Stevens throws across the diamond to Zabag to retire Mullet for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down here so far in the first inning. And now that will lead for the other Mullet, the one in right field, now step up for her first cuts of the afternoon. And hitter here for the Panthers, Vavro. 2 strikeouts so far in this game. 2 up, 2 down. Trying to continue that for a 1-2-3 inning, the pitch. That one finds the strike zone. Nothing on count to begin the at-bat on Elena Mullet.
Put it in there.
Vavro takes a second to get back onto the mound. Sets the windup and now the delivery. Swing and a miss from Mullet. Nice pitch there from Vavro. Once again blown past her. Quickly down 0-2. 0-2 count on Mullet. Vavro settling in now. Wind up the 0-2. That one, nice pitch outside. 1-2 count. Nice idea there for Vavro to do a little bit of a pitch out there and try to force the chase. Vavro takes a second. 1-2 the pitch. That one runs in on her. 2 straight balls. Now a 2-2 count on Elena Mullet. Two count here. Vavro sets the windup and the delivery. That one fouled right behind the backstop. Will still be a 2-2 count. That one just rocketed behind, not straightened out. Mullet is now tasked with straightening this one out. Vavro trying to retire the side. 2-2, 2 away, wind up, and now the pitch. That one dropped third, will be thrown down, and that will be strikeout number 3 for Vavro to retire the side. The Panthers go in order going into the bottom of the second. Your score, Norton 2, Holy Name 1. You're watching Holy Name versus Norton, OHSAA Playoff Softball in your home for all Holy Name sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. We'll be back on after the break. We're back in the bottom half of the second inning. Norton Panthers up 2-1 over the Green Wave. You're watching Holy Name versus Norton Playoff Softball in your home for all Holy Name sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. I'm Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening. Victoria Shivan, Katie Majoris, and Bailey Garlow do up here for the Green Wave in the bottom half of the second inning. First base is in here for the Panthers. The windup and the pitch from Mullet. Bunt being shown. Shivan gets it down nicely. The play at first is not in time as it's dropped by the second baseman, Schneiber. A nice leg out play there for the infield hit for Victoria Scheiben. I'll score that one's a hit based on the way that she would not have been able to make the play regardless if it was there in time. I think she still beat out the throw. So that'll go down to an infield bunt single. And now Katie Majoris, the junior, steps up for her first cuts of the afternoon's ball game. One runner on, none away for Majoris to work with here, trying to tie this game up for the Green Wave. Here comes the windup and now the pitch. That one sent to center field by Majoris, and it will be caught in center field for out number 1. Unfortunate placement there, but still a nice hit to the outfield from Majoris. But nonetheless, Pazdevnik over in center field, able to retire Majoris for out number 1. Now freshman Bailey Garlow, the second baseman, steps up for her first cuts of the afternoon's ball game. She's looking to move over her fellow freshman Scheiben over in a scoring position here. Coming set is Molt to pitch. That one popped up and out of play. Foul. 0-1 count now on Garlow. O&M making nice contact with the softball. Unfortunately for them, the majority of it has been foul ball contact. The two major ones being the two doubles from Massey and Sabak. That one fouled once again behind. Bailey Garlow quickly down 0-2 in the count. Only just falling about maybe 5-10 feet behind us here behind the backstop. 0-2 count now on Garlow. Mullet steps up, wind up pitch. That one sent into center field, and it will once again be caught by the center fielder Pavzevnik for out number 2. 2 balls straightly hit over to center field per Pazdevnik over in center. And now the number 9 hitter for the Green Wave, and Kelsey Maris steps up for her first cuts of the afternoon. She's looking to move over Scheiben with 2 away with the top of the lineup with Ali Roche due up next for the Green Wave. Mullet settles in, wind up pitch. That one is strike number 1. Scheiben thought about going on the delivery. She's going to hold up at first, however. Mullet sets on the mound. 1 on, 2 away. Here comes the windup and the delivery. Swing and a miss, runner goes. The throw down is not in time as Scheiben's in there sliding for the stolen base, and now in scoring position for Kelsey Maris to work with now. 0-2 count now on Maris, runner in scoring position, trying to move Scheiben to cross home. 0-2, 2 away, runner at second, the pitch. That one outside missing for a 1-2 count now. Nice take from Maris, not chasing. Still 1-2 count. Runner in scoring position for the Green Wave, trying to tie this game up with a pitch. That one, 2 straight balls outside, evening up the count now at 2-2. Maris is being patient now after swinging at the first 2 pitches, taking the last 2. Coming set is Mullet, the 2-2, swing and a miss. She strikes out Maris to retire the side. Holy Name threatened with a leadoff base hit from Victoria Scheiben on a bunt. Nothing else going in that inning. At the end of 2, Norton Panthers up 2-1 over the Green Wave. You are watching Holy Name versus Norton playoff softball, and your home for all Holy Name sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. We'll be back on after the break. We are back now in the top of the 3rd inning here at St. John Bosco Field. Your score, Norton 2, Holy Name 1, I'm Nathan Smee on the call for you this afternoon. Norton plated 2 in the first. Holy Name plated 1. No runs in the second inning, and now we are underway with the top of the lineup due up here for the Panthers to get play underway in the third inning. Vavro sets, now the pitch. That one to the backstop. 1-0 count to begin. Donnelly's second at bat. She walked her first time up in the first inning. Vavro was rattled by the top half of the Panthers lineup, but since then, 4 straight punch-outs from her. 3 of them via the strikeout and 1 via a ground ball to Stevens at third. Here comes the pitch. That one popped up behind and out of play, foul. So even up the count now at 1-1 on Donnelly. One count on Fallon Donnelly. Vavro back onto the mound. Upset the windup and now the pitch. That one sent up the middle for a base hit. Roche able to get it in center field and prevent any further advancement. But 2 plate appearances, 2 appearances at first base for Donnelly. The first one on walk, the second one via the base hit. And the leadoff hitter is aboard for the Panthers to begin the third inning of play. And now Ann Pazdevnik, the center fielder, steps up for her second cut. She had the first hit of the ball game, her last time up. Zabak and Stevens in on the corners for the Green Wave. Wind up, pitch from Vavro. Ground ball left side and chopped foul. That'll be an 0-1 count now to start with. The same approach that she went with for her first at-bat. Kind of a lunging approach to try to get to the ball. Kind of what would be seen to be a bunt attempt, but still, nonetheless, not a bunt based on the way the bat's being gripped. Vavro sets a wind-up delivery. Runner goes, the throw, and is not in time as it just skips past the base. Runner in scoring position as Donnelly gets her second stolen base of the afternoon. Now Vavro getting back to work. 2 straight balls thrown. So wind-up and now the pitch. Thought about now 3-0 count. Or not 3-0, that will be 2-1 count. Now 1-2. A little bit of confusion there, the way they described it beforehand. One-two count, Vavro sets on the mound. Here's the windup and now the pitch. Ground ball, Vavro's gonna tip it, throws to first for out number 1. That will move the runner Donnelly over to third base, just that much closer to scoring. And now Vavro has some work to do on the mound here to avoid giving up any runs in this inning. With a runner at third with only 1 away, she needs a strikeout, and she has to defeat Ash Schneiber, who had a base hit her first time up, to do so. Vavro comes set. Here's the windup and now the pitch. That one passed. Runner's going to hold over at third base. That'll be a 1-0 count to begin the at-bat on Schneiber. Nice alertedness there from the catcher Jurek to be able to jump on that one and make sure that Donnelly doesn't try to take home. She's been aggressive on the base path so far today. One-0 count. Coming set is Vavro, now the pitch. That one fouled and out of play. Just tipping off the top of the fence to kind of give it a little bit of a backspin out of here. That'll be now a 1-1 count on the second baseman. Holy Name looking to shut down the Panthers offense. Holy Name looking to tie the game. Norton looking to blow it wide open. The pitch. One being shown, bunt play down. The play at the plate is not in time, as that will be an infield single. And that will now make it a 3-1 ball game in favor of the Panthers. A bunt executed perfectly from the Panthers. Now 1 will be on, 1 away. Nice job there from Fallon Donnelly to jump on that one. Set it before, attempting stealing home. She went right as the ball was made contact to, and it worked perfectly. She was able to take home. One runner on, one away now for Caux. The wind up the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike number 1 on Nikki Caux. Vavro takes a second here. Comes set, wind up pitch. That one too high. That'll be once again a ball. 1-1 count now on Caux. Vavro sets the 1-1. And Caux able to hold up barely. Now a 2-1 count for the left fielder. Vavro still looking to battle here. Try to fight to get some more outs. Caux grounded out to Massey at short. Her first time up. Vavro sets pitch. That one low and in the dirt. Now a 3-1 count for Caux to work with. A 3-1 count with DiStatano due up next for the Panthers. Vavro sets the 3-1. Swing and a miss. There'll now be a full 3-2 count on Caux. Vavro battling in this at bat. So is Caux trying to get on base. Vavro trying to send her back to the dugout early. This will be an important payoff pitch for Holy Name, looking for out number 2 as they need to get out of this inning quickly. Wind up payoff pitch. That one grounded against Caux. We'll see a 3-2 pitch once again, and she's able to fight to get another pitch. Three-two, one away, runner at first. Norton trying to put a second base runner on and one in scoring position, trying to extend their 3-1 lead. Vavro sets the payoff pitch. That one high and pass for ball 4. Caux draws the walk. 2 on, 1 away here in top half of the 3rd inning. And now Tiffany DiStatano, the first baseman, steps up for her second cut. She walked her first time up. Two on, 1 away. Play will be a force at first, second, and third for Holy Name defensively. Norton has a runner in scoring position. DiStatano's task, get him home. Wind up in the pitch from Vavro. She thought about it. It can be a strike, and that will be an easy double steal. 2 now in scoring position for Panthers. A 1 count to begin the at-bat on DiStatano. Now 2 in scoring position. A base hit would most likely score 2. Vavro sets, wind up the pitch. That one wide left. Now even is it up at 1-1 on Statano. Vavro taking a second here on the mound after the ball. 1-1 count. 2 in scoring position here for the Panthers. The windup and now the delivery. That one runs high. Now a 3-1 count.
Good pitch, Reagan. Right there.
Two 1 count. We'll wind up the pitch. That one is sent foul. Even if you have a count at 2-2, as that ball is most likely lost forever. Norton's done a nice job making some good contact on some foul balls, sending them far, sending them with power. If they can straighten this one out, then they will be up 5-1 in most likely scenario. Vavro sets, wind up the pitch. That one in the dirt, making a full count. Jur's going to kick it to herself down the third base line to ensure nothing happens on the base path. Right here, kid. Right here, all right? 3-2 count, an important at-bat. Vavro looking to retire DiStatano for out number 2. Vavro sets wind up and now the delivery. That one is ball 4. Vavro's fluster, that will load up the bases. DiStatano's second walk of the afternoon. 1 away, bases juiced now for Ava Dretcher, the catcher. She struck out looking her first time up. She looks ready to try to blow this game open in favor of the Panthers. One down, bases loaded. Ava Drescher struck out her first time up, looks to give Norton an expanded lead. Vavro looking to retire the side by forcing a double play or at least getting a strikeout. Vavro sets the windup and the delivery. That one runs inside. It's in front of her. And she is able to get it. No damage done. 1-0 count to begin the at-bat. Ball kind of bounced weird as it made contact with the ground. Kind of took a little bit of a weird bounce forward opposed to behind. Vavro takes a second. Vavro sets wind up and now the delivery on the 1-0. That one high now, 2-0 count on Dretcher. And now time will be called once again here for another mound visit. And the mound visit will be needed to settle down Vavro. She's pitched really well this season, but from what it seemed like so far in this game, it's just the playoff nerves. And if she can take some time here to settle in, then she should be well in shape to do her job. And that's kind of the point of the mound visit. Kind of take a second here, regroup what's going well, what's not, and figure out what that is and fix the errors that are happening. Because definitely, this could be the next pitch, ground ball left side, and have a double play to end the inning. It could also be a ball sent over the fence and now a 6-1 ball game. Actually, no, that'd be a 7-1 ball game in that scenario. But still, two extreme opposites could happen right now. Either Vavro can settle in here and pitch here, or Norton will take advantage of whatever pitch they get and send it far. No way. Massey, words of encouragement, showing that senior leadership that she is known for to her fellow teammate Vavro, that hopefully we get her over the edge here. Vavro now sets 1-0 count. Bases loaded, 1 away. Vavro winds pitches. That one in the dirt, now a 2-0 count. Vavro taking a second here. Here comes the windup and now the pitch. That one finds strike zone. Vavro was looking for that. Now a 3-1 count. Vavro now looking to build off of that pitch to try to build some more momentum up here. Vavro sets the windup to 3-1. That one sent and right off of Zabak's glove. That'll score one. Rounding third, heading home once again are the Panthers, and that will do nothing. That will now make it a 5-1 ball game. Zabak was very close to that one, ending up in her glove, but it bounced off. And now it appears Coach Scheiben will make the change. 5-1 lead for the Norton Panthers as Victoria Scheiben will now switch out for Reagan Vavro to complete this game on the mound. You are watching Holy Name versus Norton softball on your home for all Holy Name sports. Holy Name Athletics YouTube. Norton up 5-1 over the Green Wave. We'll be back on after Victoria Scheiben warms up. We are back here in the top of the third inning, one away here. Norton up 5-1 over the Green Wave. You're watching Holy Name versus Norton OHSAA Round 2 Playoff Softball in your home for all Holy Name sports. Holy Name Athletics YouTube. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening. The pitching change has been made as Victoria Shiven will step in for Reagan Vavro, who pitched 2 1/3 inning, 5 earned runs, will now take her spot in right field. Shiven now gets to work with 2 on and 1 away, and her first task is Daniel Klassen, the shortstop. The windup and now the delivery from Victoria Shiven. That one sent up the gut for a base hit. Rounding third, heading home. Actually, no, she's going to stay. She can do a little bit of a slip move there. She can stay over there. But a base hit now, the bases will be loaded right back up. Only 1 away now for Maddie Mullet, the pitcher, to give herself some more insurance runs on the offensive end before she goes back out in defense. Shiven sets now on the mound. Bases loaded, corners in for the Green Wave. The windup. Now the pitch. That one shot behind, foul. 0-1 count to begin the at-bat on Mullet. Shiven comes set on the mound. Here comes the windup, and now the delivery. That one shot behind and foul once again. 0-2 count now. Shiven trying to settle in here to get out number 2. Holy Name needs this out. Shiven takes a couple seconds here to get back on the mound. 0-2 count, the windup, and now the delivery. Now want to pitch out to the outside. Now a 1-2 count on Mullet. One-two count here after the pitch out. Shiven trying to get her first out recorded on the mound this afternoon with the bases loaded. It would be a big out for Holy Name. Currently down by 4. The windup and now the pitch. That one runs in too high and 2 inside, evening up the count now. 2-2 on Mullet. She has fought nicely in this at-bat, fouling away 2 and looking at 2 balls. Shiven coming set now on the mound. Here comes the windup and now the pitch. Foul behind once again there from Mullet. She is fighting in the at-bat now. So we'll see a 2-2 count still. 3 foul tips, 2 balls looked at. Still no decisive winner in this duel. Shiven comes set. Here comes the windup and now the pitch. Swing and a miss. She strikes her out. That'll be strikeout number 1 of the afternoon from Victoria Shiven. 2 away now and a loud out number 2. And now the number 9 hitter, Elena Mullet, the last batter that is needed to hit this inning for the Panthers to bat around, steps up for her second cuts. She struck out swinging her first time up. Shiven on the mound. She is ready to go with bases loaded 2 away. Winds up, pitches. That one finds the strike zone. 0-1 count to begin the at-bat on Elena Mullet. Victoria Shiven on the first batter she faced was a base hit. Now she has retired 1 via the strikeout and now is looking to settle into this game. Shiven comes set, the windup and the pitch. Now a fine strike zone for strike number 2. Now an 0-2 count on Mullet. Shiven looking to retire the side here and get out of the jam. Bases juiced, 2 down, 0-2 count on Mullet. Comes the windup and now the pitch. Now on a ball well outside. Now a 1-2 count. The idea of the challenging pitch is there, but I don't know if necessarily with the bases loaded is the time to do it in the event of that goes past. But at the same time, you just want to get out of this inning for Holy Name at any means necessary. Get out of this inning without any more runs given up from the 5 that have currently been on the board in 3 innings from the Panthers. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. It works out as Shivan strikes out 2 in a row to end the top half of the 3rd inning. But not before the Panthers were able to cross 3. Your score now, Norton Panthers 5, Holy Name Green Wave 1. You're watching Holy Name versus Norton Softball on your home for all Holy Name sports. Holy Name Athletics YouTube. We'll be back on after the break. We are back here at the bottom of the 3rd inning here at St. John Bosco. The Norton Panthers of 5-1 over the Green Wave. You're watching OHSAA Round 2 Playoff Softball on your home for all Holy Name sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening. Norton crossing 3 last inning. Holy Name, let's get back to work. Roche is going to tip that one foul on the attempted butt. She'll start her at bat down 0-1. Roche, her first time, had a nice hit grounder to the shortstop. Clausen was able to throw across to retire Roche. Mullet sets. Here comes the delivery. That one sent to right field. Foul. Roche quickly down, 0-2. A lot of foul balls in this game. A lot of good contact made for both sides. Holy Name just looking to break through. Oh, 2 count on Roche. Comes the windup and the pitch. That one skips past the catcher. Now it'll be a 1-2 count. One-two count after that one in the dirt to Roche. Mullet sets. Here comes the pitch. That one, base hit up the middle for Roche. That one into center field. Holy Name has the leadoff hitter aboard to begin the 3rd inning, and now it falls on Erica Massey to move her over here to get a little bit of a rally going for Holy Name, down by 4. Holy Name's dugout getting into it now. They're trying to energize, which will be needed for them to get some momentum going. One down, 1 on here for the Green Wave. The wind of the pitch. That one outside. Ball 1 on Massey. Holy Name looking for some runs. They need them. Massey ready to go once again now in the box. 1-0 count on her. Corner still in for the Panthers to pitch. That one sent to center field. And it will be caught in center field by Pavzevnik for out number 1 to retire Massey. Sammy Zabak now steps up for her second cuts of the afternoon. Her first one was a double to give Holy Name their first runs of the ballgame. Coming set is Mullet. The wind up the pitch. That one smoked to center field by Zabek, and it is out of here! A 2-run home run for Sammy Zabek. Holy name, they're back in it now, a 5-3 ball game. That one sent over the center field fence by the junior. Now a 5-3 game. Holy name, they look down and out. Now a 5-3 game. They're right back in it. That one was well crushed to center field by Zabek. Her third of the year now makes her now a team lead. Now Holy Name down 5-3. They're now back in it with a fighting chance. And now it falls on Aubrey Stevens with one away, and the base is cleared for her to get on base. Get Holy Name's rally continued up once again. 2 runs crossed this inning for Holy Name. They still need 2 more. Molt sets the pitch. That one missing high. 1-0 count to begin the at-bat. Zabek with all 3 RBIs in this game so far for the Green Wave. She has been their main contributor on offense. The pitch. Stevens now sends that one for a ride to left field. And that one is still in play, just hitting the fence. She will be in there with a sliding double as that one almost cleared the fence. It was close to left field, but still Holy Name will take the double. And now it falls on Reagan Vavro. Redemption in the wings now for Holy Name. And now Norton's coach will call for time to have a mound visit. Norton, they're being put against the wall now. Vavro, the tying run. She can now tie it up if she sends this one out of play. Now during the mound visit, now is your reminder that we will be back on Saturday afternoon for Holy Name CVCA Boys Lacrosse at 11 a.m. to bring you that playoff game. To stay up to date in all the games that we are covering, follow Holy Name Broadcasting on Instagram and Twitter. To stay up to date in all of Holy Name sports, follow Holy Name Athletics on Instagram and Twitter. And finally, subscribe here to Holy Name Athletics YouTube and put on push notifications to be notified when we go live. The mound visit has concluded, and now comes the time for Reagan Vavro's redemption. She flew out to center her first time up, and now with a homer or something here can get Holy Name that much closer to a tie game. She looks for redemption. She looks to make her mark on this game in the way that she wants it to be remembered. The wind of the pitch. That one inside. It skips. The throw is well wide to the right. A stumbling throw from Dretcher. Make sure that Stevens is in there with a stolen base of third. And now, runner at third base for Vavro to work with. 1-0 count. Come on, set, pitch. That one, ground ball left side. That should score Stevens. The throw across is in time to retire Vavro for out number 2, but it will still go down as an RBI for Vavro. Now 5-4 game. Holy Name has reclaimed all 3 runs they gave up in the top half of the inning. And now Victoria Shiven's time now. She had a base hit her first time up in the second inning. She looks to get Holy Name's rally continue with 2 away and no one on. The pitch. That one missing wide right for ball 1 on Shiven. This game now a 5-4 ball game. Norton still in the lead, but Holy Name knocking on the door. Here comes the windup in the pitch. That one missing outside, wide right. Now a 2-0 count on Victoria Shiven. Shiven sets back into the box after calling time. 2-0 count. The pitcher Mullet. She shows bunt. She pulls back and out one too low. Now 3-0 count on Shiven. Shiven doing a nice job here to draw out this at bat. Rio count, the pitch, corners in. That one low. 4-pitch walk for Shiven. Now she is aboard, and now the go-ahead run steps into the box, and Katie Majoris, and she has power. If she can send this one over a fence, then we have a Holy Name lead for the first time. Now is her time to make a mark on the game. 1 on, 2 away. Majoris flew out to center her first time up. If she puts maybe 40, 50 more feet on the ball, then this one's out of here. The windup and the pitch, bump being shown. She pulls back. That'll be a strike number 1 to Majoris. The idea was there, but in this point in the game, the bunt wouldn't do much if someone's thrown out. At this point, I say let her hit. And we said the windup, the pitch. That one smoked to left field. That will drop for a base hit. And that will keep Victoria Scheiben over at second base. A base hit there for Majoris, and that's why I said let her hit. She roped it to left field. One in scoring position, one at first now for Bailey Garlow, second at bat. She flew out to center field. Her first time up, she now looks to give Holy Name a tie ball game. 2 on, 2 away here for the freshmen at bat. Mullet sets. Here comes the pitch. That one smoked left, foul. It had the distance to go far, maybe even out of play for a home run, but nonetheless it tapers foul. 0-1 count on Garlow. That one was smoked. Runners at first and second, 2 away. And we set wind up the pitch. That one sent to left field. That one drops. The play at the plate is not in time. Tie ball game. Majoris at third. Garlow at second. Holy Name back in the driver's seat. Holy Name back with all the momentum. A RBI double, 2 down for Garlow. 2 in scoring position. Tie ball game. Holy Name has played it 4 in this inning. Holy Name, when they looked like they were out of this ball game, have brought it right back. And now Maris struck out her first time up. Now has the opportunity to give Holy Name their first lead of the ball game, and that would be huge. Mullet attempting to settle the pitch. Swing and a miss from Maris. 0-1 count on the senior to begin her at bat. Mullet comes set, the wind of the pitch. That one in the dirt and blocked. A nice block there from Dretcher, preventing any runners from moving up. Nonetheless, even up count at 1-1. Mullet sets 1-1 pitch. That one in the dirt and blocked once again. Dretcher making sure that Majoris doesn't try to take home. Now a 2-1 count on Maris. Mullet sets the wind up, the pitch. Swing and a miss, now an even 2-2 count on Maris. Two away, 2-1 at second and third. A base hit gives Holy Name the lead. A base hit gives Holy Name another run. That one high, and now a full count on Maris. Ellie Roche, 1 for 2 on the day, due up next for the Green Wave. To make it bases loaded or the lead. Here's the payoff. That one in the dirt for ball 4 to Maris. She draws the walk that she needed, and now it's time for Allie Roche's third at-bat of the game. She has come up clutch when Holy Name's needed her, and now a base hit immortalizes her in this game, and that would give Holy Name a well-deserved lead if she can put the ball in play.
Yeah, we look for that first pitch fastball, but they didn't drive it.
Holy Name, they've fought back. It's 5-5 game. Holy Name looking now for the lead. Mullet sets, bases loaded, corners in the pitch. That one low, 1-0 count on Roche. Holy Name looking dangerous, 3 balls away from a lead, but also a base hit away from a lead at the same time. Mullet sets, the wind up, the pitch. That one low, but in a strike zone, evening up the count now 1-1 on Roche. Roche steps back in, even 1-1 count. Here comes the windup and the pitch. That one smoked up, that's a base hit! Riding through the handles with George, she is safe. Heads home, and she is safe as well. Playing third. A double from Roche. Holy Name, 7. Norton, 5. What a hit from Roche. What hustle from Holy Name. What a comeback from the Green Wave. 7-5 game. And now here comes Norton's coach once again for another mound visit. This one might be the pull the pitcher. But still, Roche had a base hit her first time up in this inning. And now a double, 2 RBIs. Holy Name has played its 6th this inning. Make it a 7-5 ball game. When it rains, it pours. Holy Name has gotten right back into this game. And now the substitution appears to be being made for the Panthers. And it appears Fallon Donnelly, one of the closest on the mound. She has the ball. She will be the pitching substitution. Your score, Holy Name 7, Norton 5. You're watching OHSAA playoff game between Holy Name and Norton. We'll be back on after the break. We are back here. The rally caps are out. Holy Name has put up a 6 spot here in the bottom of the third, making it a 7-5 lead now for them. Their first of the game. 2 runners on here for the dangerous Erica Massey for her third at bat of the game. The pitch, high ball 1 to Massey, who has a double already in this game and flew out her last time up this inning. She now looks to make a 2 for 3 on the day and expand the lead even further. If you tuned out for that comeback, you missed out. Go back and watch after this game. Holy Name showed some fight, and they showed why this team is one of the best in Ohio. That one finds the strike zone, finally, for Donnelly. Her first strike she has thrown. She checks into the game for Mullet on the mound. 1-1 count on Massey. Runners at second and third for the Green Wave. Donnelly comes set, the windup, and now the pitch. That one sent to center field and will be caught to finally retire the side. But Holy Name was able to cross 6 runs in the third inning to make sure they take the lead for the first time, 7-5 over the Norton Panthers. You are watching OHSAA softball, Holy Name versus Norton, on your home for all Holy Name sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. We'll be back on after the break to bring you the fourth inning. Yeah. We are back here at St. John Bosco to bring you the top of the fourth inning of this exciting game. Holy Name blew open the game, scoring 6 in the bottom half of the third, make this a 7-5 ball game. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening. Holy Name, they fought back, and they fought back hard in what has been an exciting matchup. Victoria Scheiben now on the mound for the Green Wave as she finished out the third inning for Reagan Vavro, who now is in right field for the Green Wave as she looks out to close out this game for the next 4 innings. Scheiben settling in on the mound. She has to face the top 3. The pitch. Now on ball 1 to Fallon Donnelly. She's walked and had the base hit in her 2 at-bats and now is on the bump for the Panthers. Scheiben taking a couple seconds here before the pitch. Coming set is Scheiben. Here comes the windup, and now the pitch. That one smoked up high and foul. Massey corrals it over in foul territory to retire Donnelly for out number 1. A nice play there. Ball looked like it was going to go a lot farther than it did. Was able to be corralled by Massey. Nice hustle play from her to retire Donnelly for the first time this game and to get out number 1. And now Ann Pazdevnik, the center fielder, steps up for her third cuts of the game. Had a base hit and a ground out to the pitcher Vavro. Her 2 at-bats. Scheiben settling in on the mound. Here comes the windup and the delivery. That one, strike 1 to Pazevnik. She did not think that one was a strike. But once again, the interesting approach to kind of take a step towards the ball before swinging. The full step looked like a bunt, but still, she's not attempting to bunt. 0-1 count on Pazevnik. Was the windup, and now the pitch from Scheiben. And now that time was a bunt. Now that evens up the count at 1-1. She must have heard us back here, and now she decided to try to throw it on the bunt. Scheiben takes a second here. Coming set is Scheiben, the windup and the delivery. That one finds the strike zone. A beautiful slow down pitch from Scheiben. 1-2 count. That was a thing of beauty. Zach Granke would be proud of that one. 1-2 count now on Pazevnik. Scheiben trying to finish the job. Here comes the pitch. That one fouled away. Pazevnik barely getting the bat to that one to give her another pitch. One-two count still on Pazevnik. Scheiben takes a second on the mound. She now has the call. Coming set. Corner slightly in. 1-2 count. The pitch. Swing and a miss. She strikes her out. Nice job there from Scheiben. Her third K of the game. 3 and 4 at bats for out number 2. And now Schneiber, the second baseman, steps up for her third cuts of the game. 2 base hits for her so far on the game. She looks to make that 3 for 3. Two away here. No one on for the Panthers in the top half of the 4th. Scheiben sets, now the pitch. That one popped up foul behind, into the woods behind us. 0-1 count on Schneiber. Scheiben taking a second here. The stark contrast between her and Vavro, besides the different motion to start the pitching motion, is how much time it takes between pitches. And that kind of sets the tempo of the game. The pitch. High, missing that one, a ball. Now even up the count now at 1-1. Scheiben taking her time on the mound. Scheiben settles. Here comes the 1-1 delivery. That one runs a little too low. Now a 2-1 count on Schneiber. Two-one count on Schneiber. Wing set is Scheiben. Twist, wind up, pitch. That one low and skipping behind. 3-1 count now on Schneiber. Three-one count with Nikki Caux due up next for the Panthers. Three-one count on Schneiber. Here comes the windup and the delivery on 3-1. That one sent to left field, and it's still in play. Getting hit off the fence. Rounding first, heading for 2 is Schneiber, and she is in there with a little bit of a stumble effort to get to second base with a 2-out double to get Norton now to their tying run at the plate in Nikki Caux. Grounded out to the shortstop her first time up and walked her second time. Runner in scoring position here for Nikki Caux with 2 away. Scheiben takes a second before stepping onto the mound. Scheiben sets, winds, and now here is the pitch. That one off speed, finding the strike zone. 0-1 count now on Caux. Scheiben taking a quick second here. Here comes the windup and the pitch from Scheiben. Popped up and foul behind. An 0-2 count here on Caux. Scheiben looking to get out of the inning unscathed. Runner at second, 2 away. 0-2 count. Coming set is Scheiben. Here is the 0-2 delivery. That one finds the corner. Strike 3 looking on Caux to retire the side. Norton had a runner in scoring position, but nothing comes of it. Scheiben gets a strikeout number 4. We are halfway through the game here in this OHSAA Round 2 softball game. Holy Name up 7-5 over the Norton Panthers. We'll be back on after the break. We are back here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Holy Name up by 2, 7-5 against the Norton Panthers. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening. Holy Name blew the game open wide last inning, and now they look to continue that, starting with Sammy Zabak, who had a 2-run homer last inning to get off to work here in this inning. Ball 1 to her. I'm going to guess that the Panthers' approach here on the mound will be conservative when pitching to Zabak, considering what she just did last inning. Only set is Donnelly, the wind up the pitch. High 2-0 count to Zabak. They're not taking any chances as of yet. Two 2-0 count now on Sammy Zabak. The wind up now. And the delivery from Donnelly. That one runs inside. 3 straight balls thrown to begin this half of the inning by Donnelly. Now 3-0 count on Zabak. .30 count on Zabak. The windup and the pitch from Donnelly. That one finds strike zone. 3-1 count now on Sammy Zabak. .3-1 count. Here's the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Donnelly fights back. 3-2 count now after 2 nice pitches. 1 lobbed in there, 1 getting Zabak to miss. Full count now on Sammy Zabak. Fallon Donnelly trying to finish the job. Comes the windup and the pitch. That one runs inside. She loses the battle as Zabak will take first on a leadoff walk here in the 4th. Now Aubrey Stevens steps up for her 3rd cuts of the afternoon. She popped out to first base her first time up, her 2nd time. She had a nice double in that rally that helped Holy Name get back into the lead. Running set is Donnelly the pitch. High, ball 1, 1-0 count to begin the at-bat on Stevens. Stevens back in the box. 1 runner on, none away. Donnelly sets windup and the pitch. That one sent, ground ball left side. Flip to second for 1. A throw across is not going to happen for 2. Fielder's choice as Stevens will take first base. 1 away now after the retirement from the shortstop to get rid of Zabak. And now Reagan Vavro steps up for her 3rd cuts of the game. Flew out and grounded out in her 2 at-bats. One on, 1 away here for Vavro to work with. Donnelly sets the wind up the pitch. That one runs inside too far. 1-0 count to begin the at-bat on Vavro. Donnelly comes set. Here comes the windup and the pitch. That one in the strike zone, left side corner painted. Now, which will even up the count at 1-1. One count. Here comes the windup and the pitch. Foul behind against the backstop. Now be a 1-2 count. One-two count now on Vavro. Donnelly sets. 1-2 pitch incoming. That one blocked away by the catcher. Nice block from Dretcher. She's had a couple nice blocks in this game. Now a 2-2 count on Vavro. Two, 1 on, 1 away. Donnelly sets. Here comes the delivery. That one outside. Vavro works now to a 3-2 full count. Due up next is Victoria Scheiben for the Green Wave. Donnelly sets the wind up the pitch. Swing and a miss. A nice strikeout there from Donnelly for out number 2. That'll be her first strikeout of the afternoon on the mound. And now Victoria Scheiben steps up for her 3rd cuts, walked and singled in her 2 at-bats thus far. Coming set is Donnelly. Here's the windup and the delivery. Scheiben fakes, bunt, and a nice block once again from behind the dish from Dretcher to prevent any further advancements at first base. Now be a 1-0 count on Scheiben. Back in the box is Scheiben. 1-0 count, wind up and the pitch. That one down the middle, nice pitch from Donnelly, evening up the count now at 1-1. One count, the windup, and now the pitch. Bunt being shown, pulled back just in time. Gonna call that one a ball. 2-1 count now on Victoria Scheiben as she looked to advance Stevens over there at first base. Coming set is Donnelly. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch from Donnelly low, getting Scheiben a chase, evening up the count now at 2-2. Norton still battling here on the defensive aspect, looking to retire Scheiben and get the bats going once again on offense. Going set is Donnelly the pitch. That one in the dirt, another 3-2 count. Scheiben works it. Three-two full count with Katie Majoris due up next for the Green Wave. Donnelly sets. Here comes the payoff. Now on ground ball, left side. A throw across is in time to retire the side. Holy Name unable to get any runs to cross that inning. That will take us to the end of the 4th inning. Holy Name up 7-5 over the Norton Panthers. You are watching Holy Name versus Norton, OHSAA Round 2 softball on your home for all Holy Name sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. We'll be back on after the break. Go. We are back here in the top half of the 5th inning. Holy Name up 7-5 over the Norton Panthers. You are watching Holy Name versus Norton softball on your home for all Holy Name sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening. This has been an exciting game so far. Holy Name was down by as many as 4, but hey, have fought back and now had their lead be constant now. Up by 2 over the Panthers as Norton, with 9 outs that they have, look to get something going here. They need 2 runs to extend this game. Shiven sets. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss on the first pitch of the 5th. 0-1 count to begin the at-bat for Tiffany Distatano. 2 walks in her 2 at-bats so far. Shiven coming set, twists, wind up, and the pitch. Now on missing outside to the wide left and high. Desitano stepping back into the box. One count. Here comes the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2 count. Nice pitch on the outside corner from Victoria Shiven. She has dealt so far in this game. In the time she's been called upon, 2 2/3 innings of work, 4 strikeouts. Shiven sets. Here comes the 1-2 delivery. Now on ground ball, right in front of the plate. Throw down from Jurek is in time to retire Distatano for out number 1. Nice play right in front of the plate from Jurek. To be able to throw down kind of like a routine drop third strike. Nonetheless, 1 down here for Ava Dretcher, the catcher now. Step up for her 3rd cuts. Struck out looking and had a base hit in her 2 at-bats thus far. Shiven coming set on the mound, 1 away. Here's her first offering to Drescher. Swing and a miss. Shiven throws it right past her. 0-1 count on the catcher. Oh, 1 count now on Drescher. Shiven sets. Here comes the pitch. Now on missing high. 1-1 count on Dretcher. Holy Name looking to get out of this inning and continue to put some more runs on the board. They need some more if they want to end this game early, and they want some more to make sure they have some insurance. 1-1 count. Here comes the pitch from Shiven. That one finds a strike zone. 1-2 count. Scheiben finds the way to get that one right inside the strike zone, more in the left half. One, two, one away. Scheiben looking for strikeout number 5 of the afternoon. Set. Here comes the pitch. She thought about it outside, but and eventually holds up. 2-2 count now. Evened up. Scheiben comes set. 2-2 evened up count. Here comes the windup and now the pitch. That one well too high. Now a full 3-2 count on Dretcher. Full count with Clausen, the shortstop, due up next. Here comes the payoff pitch from Scheiben. That one sent to left field and foul into the trees. We will see the 3-2 payoff pitch once again. Once again, a lot of foul contact being made in this game from both sides. A lot of it, if it was straightened out, this game would be a lot higher score. I think both teams, if most of these foul balls were straightened out, would have double-digit runs. Scheiben sets. Here comes the payoff pitch. That one smoked foul left side again. We'll see a 3-2 for the third time. Dretcher not going down without a fight. .32 count still. One away. Here comes now the payoff pitch from Scheiben. That one, ground ball left side again. Foul. Now we'll see for a fourth time a 3-2 pitch. Dretcher still fighting. .32 count still for the fourth time. Scheiben trying to get the best of Dretcher. Dretcher trying to make her way to first. Here comes the payoff pitch. That one just a little too high as Dretcher draws the walk to get to first base, one away, and now a tying run, and Clausen, the shortstop, steps up for her third cuts, a strikeout and a base hit in her 2 at-bats. One on, one away. Scheiben back on the mound. And she has to face Clausen. Wind up and now the pitch. Now it's sent up the middle in the right center field for a base hit. Runner will hold at second base. 2 on with 1 away after a base hit up the gut for Clausen. And now pinch hitter here as Zerbello will pinch hit for Mullet. Zerbella now is tasked with her first at-bat to try to move up a couple runners and try to get them to cross home. She will be the go-ahead run if she's able to cross home. Scheiben sets. Here's the pitch. Now on ground ball left side. Stevens steps on third for 1. Gets the first sure out to retire 1 Panther for out number 2. 2 will remain on. Now 2 away. And now it will now fall on the shoulders of Elena Mullet to try to move across some runners. And now Norton will call time here to have a little bit of a conversation between coach and hitter. This is a big opportunity. If this ball can be smoked into the outfield, 1 run will definitely score. It depends if that all-important second tying run scores as well. And now some substitutions appear to be being made. Now substitution being made, a pinch runner incoming at second base now for the Panthers. And now Elena Mullet steps up. 2 strikeouts on 2 at-bats for her so far in the game. Vavro back out on the mound, trying to get out of the jam. Coming set, here comes the pitch. That one missing high. 1-0 count now on Elena Mullet. Norton still not going down without a fight. They still have plenty of it left in them. They have also 7 outs to work with. Scheiben sets, here comes the 1-0. Now on ground ball, left side, chopped foul, evening up the count at 1-1. Norton being aggressive with the swings, trying to get the offense going a little bit. They need at least 1 more run, maybe even 2 at this point before going into the final inning if they had their way here, not put too much pressure on them in the 7th inning or even the 6th inning to follow. Scheiben set, here comes the pitch. Now on missing high, 2-1 count now on Mullet. Two-one count. Scheiben back on the bump. Runners at first and second. Here comes the pitch. That one low under the dirt. Now a 3-1 count on Mullet. Top due up next here for the Panthers. Here's a big 3-1 count pitch incoming. Scheiben makes her walk to the mound. Here comes a 3-1. Swing and a miss. Makes it now a full count. A nice off-speed there from Scheiben. Now a 3-2 count. 2 away. This is a big pitch. Runners will go on the pitch. Full count. Either bases will load or the side will retire. Scheiben sets. Here's the payoff. Swing and a miss. She strikes her out to retire the side. The Panthers look dangerous, but Scheiben finds strikeout number 5 to retire the side. End of the top of the 5th. Holy Name up 7-5 over the Norton Panthers. We'll be back on here in a moment. Bottom of the 5th inning here at St. John Bosco. You are watching Holy Name versus Norton OHSAA Round 2 softball, and you're home for all Holy Name sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening. Holy Name now up 7-5 over the Norton Panthers after a rough start. They were able to rally for 6 runs in the bottom of the 3rd inning, and that has gotten them now to this 2-run lead that they are holding on to. Majoris, Garlow, and Maris are tasked with adding on to that lead here in the bottom of the 5th. Majoris' 3rd at bat. Now will start. Flew out to center her first time up and had a base hit her last time up. Still on the mound is Fallon Donnelly, who relieved Maddie Mold earlier in the game. The pitch, low in the dirt, 1-0 count on Majoris.
You're a hitter up there, Katie. Have some fun. Keep it level and drive it.
The pitch. That one shot foul towards the right side. No substitution. Keep note of Zervit Bell has done a full substitution over at second base, relieving Maddie Mullet after now a couple of other changes moving around, trying to look where people are now on the field. The shortstop has bumped over to third base, and that is the change I can see currently. The pitch. That one hits Majoris, and she will take first base. A bit of an unexpected pitch there. Still, nonetheless, leadoff runner aboard here for the Green Wave. And Bailey Garlow doubled her last time up, steps up for her third cuts of the afternoon. Donnelly sets the pitch. That one almost hit her again. 1-0 count. Coming set is Donnelly, the pitch. Now a 1-1 count, even though after the strike, and now on the on-deck circle, Emily Majoris is now out there. She will be hitting for Kelsa Maris. One count. Coming set is Donnelly. Here's the windup and the pitch, bump being shown, pulled back. The throw down is not in time as Majoris able to get behind that throw. Nice attempted dive there from Majoris to get in there. She is now in scoring position, none away. If it wasn't for that dive, she'd have been tagged out from behind, but she's able to get out of there and kind of duck onto the tag. Coming set is Donnelly. Here's the windup and the pitch. That one blocked in front by Dretcher. 2-1 count now. Dretcher's been busy behind the plate blocking today, but she has done an excellent job of it throughout the entirety of this game. She has definitely not allowed many base runners to advance, as if it was someone who allowed a couple more through, Holy Name will definitely have a couple more runs. The pitch. That one will go past her this time. Majoris able to get into third base standing. That might be maybe the first or second one passed. Not many have gotten past, but Majoris takes advantage of that one and is now that much closer to scoring. Garlow now is tasked with getting an RBI here. She has a prime opportunity to with Majoris over at third base. The windup at the pitch from Donnelly. Ground ball left side. The throw across will be in time. Majoris will stay put. Garlow retired for out number 1. And now he'll bring up Emily Majoris to try to get her sister home here with one away in the bottom of the 5th. Runner at third, one away. Emily Majoris, the pinch hitter. Now it's her opportunity to try to get an RBI and extend Holy Name's lead to 3. Donnelly sets the pitch. That one low in the dirt and blocked by Dretcher. 1-0 count.
You're a hitter. Have some fun.
Donnelly sets. Here comes the windup and the pitch. That one finds the strike zone, evening up the count now at 1-1. Coming set now is Donnelly. Here comes the windup and the pitch. Bunt being shown. Drawing back. The throw back is going to hit Majoris. And she'll be back at third safe after a hitter. And that one will be called a ball. The count now being 2-1. Two on count. Donnelly settling in. Majoris trying to drive her sister home. Here comes the pitch. That one ground ball left side. That should be good enough to score the run, and it will be. Majoris is retired over at first, but Katie Majoris crosses the plate to make it now an 8-5 Holy Name lead. A big run for Insurance, and now a 3-run lead for the Green Wave is huge. Now 2 away, top of the order due up here. Allie Roche to start it off. A double, a single, and a ground out in her 3 at-bats thus far. Donley sets the pitch. That one sent into center field. It's shallow, it could drop, and it will drop through the glove. Roche able to get to first base on the base hit. We'll score that one as a base hit. It just got past the glove. It didn't necessarily hit it on the way down. Base hit there for Roche, 3 for 4 on the day. And now it comes up to Erica Massey to try to drive her home with 2 away. Massey a double her first time up and is flown out to center field each of her last 2 at-bats. Donnelly sets the pitch. That one sent to center field, left center, and that one dropped for a base hit. Rounding third, heading to 3 is Roche. The throw is not in time as Massey is in there standing for her second double of the afternoon. 2 in scoring position for the ever-dangerous Sammy Zabak. 2 hits on the afternoon, 1 double, 1 2-run home run, and a walk so far for her. Holy Name can blow this game wide open. And the coach is going to intentionally walk Zabak. Her second walk of the day, and now the bases will load 2 away. Now for Aubrey Stevens, has a double today, as well as a pop out to the first baseman and a fielder's choice where she reached, which retired, I believe it was Zabak. Bases loaded 2 away. The pitch from Donley. That one blocked, 1-0 count on Stevens. One 0 count. Stevens can blow the game wide open here. Here comes the pitch. That one. 2-0 count. Two 0 count now on Stevens. Donley sets, now the pitch. That one down the middle, now a 2-1 count. 2-1 count now. Base is still loaded. First baseman playing a little bit more in here for the Panthers. Here comes the pitch. That one sent to left center field. It's going, and it's still in play. It's going to bounce over for a ground rule double. Actually, no, it's staying in. Nice hit there for Stevens. It was close to going back in, but it looked like the netting of the fence kind of roped it back in. It was definitely over the fence. It kind of brought back in the way the fence concaved. Now a 10-5 lead for Holy Name. 2 still on, 2 away. The pitch to Vavro, high, ball 1 on her. Holy Name only needs 5 runs here to end the game. Donley sets, here comes the pitch. That one in the dirt and blocked away. Taking home is Zabak. The slide, she is in time, able to steal home on a nice hustle play from Zabak. Actually, no, they're gonna say the batter was in the way and she's gonna be out. Coach Scheiben asking for the explanation there. She was not in the way of that by any means, but nonetheless, that will end the 5th inning. You're watching Holy Name versus Norton softball on your home for all Holy Name sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. Holy Name up 10-5 over the Panthers. We'll be back on after the break. We are back on here in the 6th inning. Holy Name up 10-5 over the Norton Panthers. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening. Been an exciting game so far. Holy Name played it to almost a third, but an interference call negated the third run, and now Holy Name up by 5. And now an explanation is still being given for the last call of the last inning. Nonetheless, it appears to be cleared up between both parties, and now we are back underway. Holy Name a 5-run lead, looking to try and keep Norton in check here. The top of their lineup due up to try to end the game early. Victoria Scheiben, since coming in for Reagan Vavro in the third, has locked in and has pitched greatly. No runs and 5 Ks. She has pitched well and will definitely be a big part of why Holy Name, if they're able to hold on, come away with the win. Scheiben sets, now the pitch. High, just barely. 1-0 count to begin on Donley. Scheiben taking a second here after the 1-0. Scheiben sets. Here comes the pitch. That one smoked to left field. Maris unable to corral it. It will drop for a base hit. A quick throw in prevents any further movement, but Donley, a leadoff base hit to begin the 6th for the Panthers. And now that will now fall upon Ann Pazevnik to try and attempt to move her across here. Corners in here for the Green Wave. Zabak and Stevens playing about 5 feet in front of the bag. Scheiben taking a second here. Here comes the pitch. Now on high, 1-0 count to begin the at-bat. The game is now clocked in at 2 hours so far, and there's still over 2 innings to play, potentially. Scheiben comes set. Twists and deals. That one finds strike zone. 1-1 count now, and that one evens it up. One count. 1 on, none away. Scheiben coming set now on the mound. Winds, and here comes a pitch. On foul tip behind. Now be a 1-2 count for Pazevnik to work with. One-two count now on Pazevnik. Scheiben coming set on the mound. Here comes the pitch. That one, ground ball right side. Zabak steps. She's not going to throw, as that will retire Pazevnik for out number 1 and will move Donley over to second base. Put a runner in scoring position now for Schneiber for her 4th at-bat. She did 3 for 3 on the day, 2 base hits and 1 double is her stat line so far. She has definitely been one of the best contributors on this Norton offense and is a big part of why they have the runs they do. Scheiben sets, now the pitch. That one sent to left field. Maris trailing back out of room, and that one is gone for a home run. Schneiber extends her day to 4-4 with 3 base hits, 2 of them being a single, 1 double, and now adds a 2-run home run, the second home run of the game. Holy Name now only up by 3, 10-7 ball game. Schneiber sent that one to left field, a nice hit. Nothing else that could have been done. Holy Name, their job becomes settle in, get the outs, and go get those runs back on offense. But still, an excellent hit there from Schneiber. Nothing else could have been done. Great day for her at the plate. A great day offensively for Norton. Their defense, unfortunately for them, is the reason they're down in this game. And now Nikki Kauk steps up for her 4th at-bat of the game. Here comes the pitch from Scheiben. And I got to call ball 1. It looked like she did not go. in her at-bats, walked, struck out looking, and grounded it out. Scheiben sets. Now here comes the pitch. That one smoked left field, foul. Now that one was fouled away. Getting back to work is Scheiben on the mound. 1-1 count. Here comes the pitch. That one's sent to left field as well. Marish trailing it. It's going to stay. Actually, no, that one's going to bounce over for a ground rule double. Cox with a nice hit there. Her first of the day. Norton starting to look promising now on offense. That one did what the other one did not do, and that one actually hopped over the fence. Two of them so far in this game look like they were going to hop over the fence. Well, this one, however, is going to make it over. The one before it kind of sat on the fence and kind of launched back into play. Now, mound visit being called here by Jurek to go talk to her pitcher. After she comes back, it will be Tiffany DiStatano, the first baseman, up here for her fourth cuts of the game. 2 walks and a ground out in her at-bats. Are at second, and 1 away here for the Panthers. Scheiben takes her time to get to the mound. Now here comes the pitch. That one missing outside, 1-0 count. Now to begin the at-bat for DiStatano. A tying run on deck for the Panthers in Dretcher. Scheiben stepping up to the mound. Comes set. Here's the windup and now the delivery. That one's sent to center field on a dribbler. It's going to drop and roll past Garlow, but no one's going to advance as it was close. That'll still be a base hit for DiStatano. 2 on, 1 away, and now Ava Drescher, the tying run, steps up to the plate for the Panthers. This could be a big at-bat if she's able to put the bat on the ball. Big at-bat here for Dretcher. Struck out looking, base hit, and walk in her 3 at-bats thus far. Scheiben sets. Twist, and now here comes the pitch. That one finds a strike zone. Nothing in 1 count to begin the at-bat on Dretcher. Scheiben stepping back up to the mound, getting ready to go. 0-1 count. Here comes the pitch. That one well outside a pitch out, evening up the count now at 1-1. Scheiben trying to be careful. He'll not to give something too good of a pitch. Scheiben taking a second to settle on the mound. Sets. Now here comes the 1-1 delivery. That one finds a strike zone. Now a 1-2 count. Nice pitch from Victoria Scheiben to paint the strike zone on the right half. Now a 1-2 count. 1-2 count for Scheiben to have to work with to try to retire Dretcher. Here comes the 1-2. That one finds a strike zone. She strikes her out looking for strike 6 and out number 2 of the 6th. A needed out there for the Green Wave. And now they only have 1 more to deal with. Now 2 away, still 2 on. And now Klassen, the shortstop, steps up for her third cuts. Two down, two on here for the Panthers. 3-run ball game. Here comes the pitch. That one sent to right field. Tracing it and able to retire the side is Roche. A 2-run shot from Schneiber, taking her to a 4-for-4 day. Is able to get Norton to put 2 more on the board. You're watching Holy Name versus Norton softball on your home for all Holy Name sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. Norton down 10-7 to the Green Wave. We'll be back to bring you the bottom of the 6th after the short break. We are back here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Your score, Holy Name 10, Norton 7. You're watching OHSAA Round 2 Softball Playoffs on your home for all Holy Name sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening. Scheiben, Majoris, and Garlow due up here for the Green Wave. Donnelly's first pitch to Scheiben. Bumping shown, bumping laid down. Scheiben hustling. The throw is in time, and that will retire Scheiben for out number 1. A nice throw across there on the attempted bunt. And now that will bring up Katie Majoris now for her 4th cuts of the afternoon. Flew out to center, had a base hit, and was hit by a pitch her last time up. Donnelly now back on the mound. Here comes her first pitch to Majoris. That one pops up, and that one will be dropped. An error. Majoris able to reach on the error from the shortstop. 1 on now with 1 away. And now here comes Bailey Garlow for her at bat. And now a pinch run here for Majoris. And now it will fall on the shoulders of Anna Seuss now to be running on the base path for Majoris. Garlow still about to step back in. On deck will be Maris. She is re-entering the game for Emily Majoris. Runner on at first. Corners are in here for the Panthers. The pitch to Garlow. That one runs in but still finds the strike zone. Nothing in 1 to count on Bailey Garlow. Donnelly sets. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch there on the mound from Donnelly. Quickly finds Garlow now down 0-2.
Come on, Bailey, you're a hitter.
0-2, 1 runner on here for the Green Wave. Here comes the pitch from Donnelly. That one smoked and gonna bounce off the left field, not in left field, gonna go off the shortstop before it goes into left field. And that'll be another error from the shortstop. That will reach now for Garlow. 2 errors result in 2 base runners here for the Green Wave. And now Maris re-enters the game. Her first 2 at-bats was a strikeout and a walk.
You're a hitter. Keep it level.
2 on here with only 1 away. Here comes the pitch. That one high, 1-0 count on Maris. Donnelly back on the mound after throwing the ball, 1-0 count. Here comes the wind and the pitch. That one finds strikeout, evening up the count now, 1-1. One count here, 1 down, 2 on here for the Green Wave. Coming set, now the pitch, bunt being shown. That one's gonna skip away, and that will lead Seuss and Garlow to double steal, and I'll be at second and third. Some nice base running there, and now 2 runners in scoring position now for Maris. Now the 2-1 count to work with. Two-one count, 2 runners in scoring position here for Maris. Pitch, bunt being shown. That one not getting down, which will even up the count at 2-2 after that one being a strike.
Come on, Cal.
2-2, 2 on here. Here comes the pitch. That one bouncing into the glove. Now it makes it a full 3-2 count. Full count, 1 away. Here comes a payoff pitch from Donnelly. That one sent to left field. That will score Seuss. She crosses the plate, rounding third, heading home is. She is safe. Going to second base now is Maris. The throw down there is not in time and bounces. Maris going to third now. She will stay finally at third with a 2 RBI base hit. Holy Name now up 12-7 over the Panthers. What a nice hit there from Maris, and some nice hustle there to ensure that she is able to get to second base and then third base. And now that brings up the top of the order in Allie Roche for her 5th cut of the afternoon. The pitch high, and that one will be ball 1 to Roche. 12-7 score with 1 in scoring position still for the Green Wave. Here comes the pitch. That one from Donnelly finds the right corner of the strike zone. Now even up the count at 1-1 now on Roche. Here comes the windup and the pitch from Donnelly. That one skips behind, and that will leave Maris over at third base, not going to attempt to steal. Two-one count now on Roche. Still only 1 down, Holy Name up by 5. Coming set on the mound is Donnelly. And now he's the windup in the pitch. That one sent to center field. Shirley back at center fielder, and that one is out of here! Allie Roche goes yard for the Green Wave. A 2-run shot, the second 2-run shot of the game for the Green Wave. They are now up 14-7 over the Panthers. Who would have thought this would be the score? Looking back in the second inning when Holy Name was down, but they fought back and have now put up a 14 spot on the Panthers. They need 3 runs to close out this game now in this inning. What a nice hit there from Roche, taking her to 4 for 5 on the day, with her only time not getting a hit being the ground out in the first. And now it's time for Erica Massey's 5th at-bat of the game. 2 doubles, 2 flyouts to center field, and her at-bats. Now 14-7 lead for the Green Wave. Now Erica Massey's up. That one outside. First pitch to her. She looks at 1-0 count on Erica Massey. Massey taking a second before stepping in the pitch. That one finding the strike zone to even up the count now at 1-1. Playing back into the box, Massey ready to go. 1-1 count, the pitch. That one, ground ball left side. Shortstop's gonna throw across, and it will be in time. A bang, bang play. Massey unable to beat it out for out number 2. Now Sammy Zabek steps up for her 5th time. 2 base hits, 1 being a double, 1 being a 2-run home run to center field, and 2 walks in her 4 at-bats. None on, 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th for the Green Wave. Coming set is Donnelly the pitch. That one hit to the left side and past the shortstop for a base hit for Zabek. She is 3 for 3 on the day with 2 walks as well. She's had an impressive day, just about as impressive as Roche. Now 2 down, and Aubrey Stevens steps up for her 5th cuts of the afternoon. 2 hits, 2 times not reaching. Wind up in the pitch. On. Fine strike zone. 0-1 count now on Stevens. Donnelly settling on the mound. Now here comes the pitch. That one sent to left field. It's trailing back. It might have the distance, and it does not. Almost snow cone dropped, but it will be enough to retire the side. Holy Name able to put a couple more runs across the board, make this a 14-7 ball game going into the final frame. Norton needs 7 or this game is over. You are watching OHSAA Round 2 softball in your home for all Holy Name Sports, Holy Name Athletics YouTube. We'll be back on after the break to see what Norton can muster up with their final 3 outs. We are back here at St. John Bosco. 3 outs separate Holy Name from a 3rd round date with Destiny at Tri-C next Tuesday, but they need to be able to retire and finish off Norton once and for all. 8, 9, and 1 hitters do up here, starting with Zorbella, who has pinch hit for Maddie Mullet, the starting pitcher, the last couple of times. In her 1 at-bat she's had so far, she reached on a fielder's choice. Ivan sets. Now the pitch. That one outside wide right. 1-0 count to begin. Zorbella's 2nd at bat. Ivan taking a second. Come set. Now here comes the 1-0 pitch. That one runs in on her there. 2-0 count now on Zorbella. 2-0 count here. Shivan trying to close this game out. So far, 6 strikeouts on the afternoon for her. Shivan Going set, the windup, and now the pitch. That one popped up in the infield. Zabak gets under that one and retires Zerbella for out number 1. 2 more outs. Holy Name needs to record. And now Elena Mullet steps up for her 4th at-bat. She has struck out in each of her 3 at-bats. Ivan sets. Now here comes the pitch. That one swing and a miss on the off speed there from Mullet. Nothing in 1 count now on Elena Mullet. Scheiben getting ready to go on the mound here. Now here comes the pitch. That one fouled right behind. Now a 0-2 count. And after having just checked, no official word quite yet on the opponent for the next game for the Green Wave, if they make it there. Going set, and now the pitch. That one, an outside pitch, 1-2 count now on Mullet. One, 2 count. Scheiben getting back to work on the mound. Scheiben taking a quick second here. And here comes the pitch. That one just missing. Couldn't have been any closer for Scheiben. Evening up the count now at 2-2. That one looked like it was in there, just missing barely by the smallest amount of margins. 2-2, 1 away here. Scheiben looking for strikeout number 7. Comes set. Now here comes the 2-2. That one chopped foul towards the right side. Mullet will now see another 2-2. Two count once again after the foul tip. Mullet's fighting. Scheiben looking for strikeout number 7. Scheiben settles. Now here comes the 2-2. That one popped up to center field. Coming in for is Roche, but she's called off by Massey, who retires Mullet for out number 2. Holy Name 1 out away from advancing in the playoffs. Now back to the top of the order here for the Panthers. Fallon Donnelly will step up for her 5th cuts and maybe final of the afternoon and of the season for the Panthers. Now outfield back, infield regular depth. 2 down, the pitch. Popped up foul behind. Nothing in 1 count to start Donnelly's 5th at bat. A 1 count now on Donnelly. Scheiben comes set, now the pitch. That one just missing the corner. Evening up the count of 1-1. A tough take there from Donnelly, but still, it gets the job done. It'll even out the count. Scheiben takes a couple seconds here before stepping back onto the rubber. There's a windup, and now the delivery. That one hits her. She will take first base. Norton showing some signs of life here. And now the responsibility of keeping this game going will now fall on Ann Pezdevnik's shoulders. Center fielder in 4 at-bats. Has grounded out twice. Got a base hit and struck out. Holy Name looks to end the game here. 1 on, 2 away here. Norton down by 7. Schreiben comes set, and here comes the pitch. That one too high. 1-0 count here on Pazdevnik. Schreiben back on the mound. 1-0 count, 2 away. Here comes the pitch. That one finds the strike zone, eating up the count of 1-1. Once again, Schreiben paying the corners well. Now only needs 2 more strikes to put this game to bed. Schreiben comes set. Here comes the 1-1. Now an outside, now a 2-1 count on Pazdevnik. Norton looking to keep this game going. Holy Name looking to get out of here. The game now is gone 2.5 hours. Game not showing any signs of letting up quite yet. Schreiben sets, now the pitch. That one swing and a miss. Norton down to their final strike of their season. 2-2 count here for Pazdevnik. 2-2 count. Schreiben attempting to put the game to bed and advance to next week in the playoffs. Schreiben to move the Namers along in the playoffs. Ground ball, right side. This could do it. Garlow, Zabak, winner. Holy Name ends the game. 14-7 victory over the Norton Panthers in a tough game. Things looked rough to begin the game, but they fought back and put up 14 runs on Norton to win 14-7. We will be back Saturday to bring Holy Name boys lacrosse's round 1 playoff game against the Royals of CBCA at 11 a.m. To stay updated on all the games that we are covering, follow Holy Name Broadcasting on Instagram and Twitter. To stay updated on all of Holy Name sports, follow Holy Name Athletics on Instagram and Twitter. Subscribe here to Holy Name Athletics YouTube and put on push notifications to be notified when we go live. Our goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers by the time of the Holy Name Paddle football game on August 18th. But with that will do it here from our coverage of OHSAA Round 2 softball between Holy Name and Norton. Your final score, Holy Name 14, Norton 7. I've been Nathan Smee. Thank you for spending your Thursday evening with us. Have a good night, everyone, and go Namers.